Okay.
And then when I play with the right rein to get his head,
Yeah.
then he ends up on the right side of the trail.
Yeah. So then you have to use your right whip to push him back, and yeah, I know. We were doing leg yielding in our lesson today. Boy, that was hard. Haven't done that in years.
Yeah, we did that at High Point when I was driving to indoor.
Yeah. I forgot about that. I haven't done it for so long. But I did a lot of it under saddle with Jessica, so it was cool to see the connection. Because with her, because she had never been taught to relax, and she wanted to go hollow. So we discovered that the key was a little bit of lateral work, and she just totally softened, and her head would come down, and she would get round and lift her back, and it was just beautiful. I could sit the trot all day like that.
It's the secret to all the good dressage movement and to driving a good dressage test.
Yeah. So Kristen showed me, she said every circle you should be doing it like that. You should actually be pushing out all the way around that circle. You should be leg yielding out. Because then you get the softness and the roundness.
Then you come onto your center line.
Yeah.
You turn a little bit early.
Yes.
And then you leg yield onto the center
Yeah.
line. So that gives you
A nice bend, and then they're not all hollow either. Yeah.
and then if you don't have a wiggle line, shooting the center line.
Which looks even worse.
back.
Yeah. I remember my coach taught me that several years ago. She said, always turn a little early, because she says if you turn early and you have to leg yield over, it looks good, but if you turn late and you have to leg yield back, it looks really bad. You'll get,
For gated horses, I learned that too because so many of them are hollow and they want to pace
Right.
or go more lateral.
right.
So if you want to get a proper 4-beat pace, the key to that is all the lateral work.
Oh.
And we learned that years ago from Liz Graves, who came up and taught gated horses.
Oh yeah.
And then just a couple years ago, my friends that have all the Rocky Mountain horses, they went to a conference down in California. Where is it? Pomona or something?
Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
There's a big gated horse expo or something.
Okay.
The top trainer for gated horses, Sandy said his whole presentation, including everything, was about lateral work.
And you wouldn't think of that. Yeah.
So, because a lot of the gated horses are not ridden properly, so they have hollow back.
Right.
They invert their necks and stuff. So long term, they do break down.
Mhm.
Just like any other horse, it puts extra strain on their legs.
Right. Yeah, he says this is a little lot harder than going to the track, he said. Yeah, I discovered with that Haflinger that I could not say. I couldn't say good boy, because he thought that meant, oh good, I'm done.
Yeah, that's right.
I had to learn a different cue.
Yeah, I'm still
Yeah.
struggling with that. I don't know how to phrase it without him stopping.
Yeah, you need some sort of nice noise, but oh, this must be the hill that Peter was talking about. Because he was talking about he wants to slowly get back to riding his bike when he's better, and but he said I can't do that hill that's closer to Mountain Road, and I'm going, what hill? I couldn't remember a hill. He says, well, you're on a bike, you sure feel it. He says maybe this is the one he was talking about. I didn't even notice it going the other way.
I have not ridden my bike in a very long time.
No. I bet. No kidding. It's so hard to find any place that is close enough. Right. Yeah. Because when I used to have lessons with her, we never had a ring to work in either. You know, we had a field where we could do some ground driving and this and that, but we would just ground drive all over the neighborhood, down the trail, down the road, and that's just where we had all our lessons. And I felt really kind of like I was missing out because I never got to work in a ring. But then when we finally went to Dennis and Molly's for our first event, everything was good. We discovered we had all the foundation we needed, and going through cones was no big deal. I know. Yeah. People come from all over. Like, Sue Billings would come out here to where we are, and Trinette would always come out to ride here, and I'm thinking, oh my goodness, it's 2 minutes down the road for me. And people come from everywhere. I'm so lucky to have this. Oh yeah? Yeah, I remember driving with her once. Yeah. Oh yeah. Back when they could. Yeah. Yeah. Before Walmart went in and there wasn't so much traffic. I remember driving with her once years ago, and she was driving Betsy and I was driving the ponies behind her, and we were out here somewhere on the trail. And of course my ponies were just so determined to keep up with Betsy that, they pretty much had their noses in the back of her cart because they were not going to get left behind. Yeah. Even with shoes on, I guess they can get poked in the frog by a big rock. Well, I sure would like to know if that event in Maple Ridge is going ahead, because it takes a lot of planning, and I've already found a place to stay and everything. The 12th and 13th of August. Yeah. Right. Right. Are you just taking Bliss to that? Right. Yeah, right. It makes everything more complicated once you're there. Yeah. They probably fell out. Oh yeah. Yeah. There is that too. Brian and Marilee went a few times to that one. Yeah. Yeah. When they're always screaming at you from back at the barn, that's not fun. Yeah. And then again, do they even have training level at that event? Oh, okay. Because the odd event doesn't, so. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. Right.
will know a bit more. And the field driving trials.
Yeah.
Their entries don't open until July 1st. And the event is at the end of September. That still gives you all summer to practice.
Yeah. Because would you do intermediate with Liz?
Yeah, with
Yeah.
Liz, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did intermediate last year in half,
Oh, right.
but there were only 3 of us.
Right.
So there was one competitor at advanced, which was the old guy, Cole Nelson.
Oh, yeah.
He was the only advanced driver. And then there were 3 of us in intermediate. And one of them, it was also her first intermediate competition.
Uh-huh.
She wasn't really ready for that. But the other one was quite good. And we chatted afterwards. She has been going to Shady Oaks.
Ah.
And then when I looked at the videos on YouTube, there's quite a few of them. She's been doing it for many years at Shady Oaks.
Wow.
So she said, oh, you should come down. It's fun. And I figure, Bliss is 16 now.
Mm-hmm.
How many more years have
You,
we got?
you just don't know. Did you go down and watch any of the clinic in Victoria? No. I just wondered who was driving this year. Yeah. Right. Pearson. Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. I wonder if Joanne's still going this year. No? Oh, good. Really? Mm. Oh. He's 22 this year. Yeah. I know he's a year older than my Tony. Yeah. I think so. I think there's a lot of pony blood in there. And I think Tony may have slowed down a little bit, but honestly, he's only the leader in the tandem, so he's got it pretty easy. And he seems to like that, so I'm just going to go with that for a little while. Well, that's it. He loves getting out. He'll get old really fast, yeah. He says, this is a little farther than I was bargaining for. Does he really? Really? Oh, I would have thought he would have been the worker, but no way. Oh, funny. Yeah, oh, funny. Yeah, single work shows up all the holes. Oh, shoot, yeah. Hmm. From Germany?
from Germany.
Mhm.
He has a job in Alberta
Oh, wow.
for a week, and then he's gonna come by for a few days. So he's never been here before, and only a few days, so we'll make
Nice.
sure we spend time with him. Yeah, and then July, August, I don't have that many plans really. So yeah, if that Maple Ridge thing happens, so what did you pick for a place to stay?
Well, you know Maeve Drew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I asked her because they compete over there all the time, right? And I said, I was thinking of booking a hotel room, but the Best Western, the reviews weren't very good. And it's way in town, like it's quite a ways away from the site. And so she told me about a bed and breakfast that's right across the road from the site. And so I contacted the woman, and she's got 2 rooms that can each sleep 2 people, each have a queen size bed. So I booked the 2 rooms because there's going to be Sue and Margaret and I. So we have room for one more, but if you have a navigator, then that doesn't help.
Well, Sue could navigate for both of us.
She probably could. Because we won't be going at the same times.
Yeah, I would be interested in that.
Because I can't sleep in my trailer. I'm such a light sleeper. I hear everything and I just don't sleep. And then I'm exhausted the next day.
I can sleep right in my trailer.
Yeah, I wish I could.
I slept in your trailer at camp.
Did you?
Yeah, because my trailer got so wet.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Remember that when it was raining so hard?
Oh my goodness.
And then I put the plastic over the openings that was on my old trailer because it didn't have windows.
Oh.
And then the condensation was dripping down
Oh,
and all my stuff was soaking wet.
oh my goodness.
And then I slept in your trailer. I don't know where you guys
Yeah, I can't. I'm trying to remember now if we were at Haps at the same time together.
We were. Yeah, because I slept in your little trailer. Except for the night before we left. Then I had to move out because you had to pack all your stuff in there the night before.
And we slept in the barn. Yeah, we slept upstairs in the barn. That was horrible. Well, because we heard a bunch of horses had come in that night because there was a clinic the next day. So all these women brought their horses in, and the horses were so loud all night. I was surprised. Oh, that was fairly awful, yeah. Oh no. Oh my goodness. The things that we do. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, if it works out, we have a place to stay. And it's like she makes you a full breakfast and everything, and it sounds. So Maeve said there's a pub right on the equestrian site, right? They have their own pub there. So she said she just eats at the pub every night because it's easier than taking all your stuff with you. Yeah. So then all you have to worry about is lunch because breakfast and dinner are looked after. So makes it a little simpler. I believe so, but you know, like you said, nothing's really set with that event yet. So I don't know if it would be a back-to-back driving trial like ours is, where you do everything both days. I would hope so. Go all the way over there and at least get to do things twice would be nice. Riding on my carriage would drive you nuts because it would feel so slow. compared to this? Well, their little feet, are going ding, 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 but their steps are so short. You don't cover nearly the same amount of miles. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep, she could take all the inside routes for sure. You'll be too tired to bother Bliss today. So the trick I always have here is making them keep going like that because my ponies want to swing over right away and then they hit the post. There we go. Beautiful. Miles of room. Look at that. Oh, wow. Okay. Is 138 the FEI width? Is that, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, wouldn't it be nice if it all had that nice crushed gravel footing on it? I wonder who I could ask about that. Oh, that's right. You took somebody out, that's right. Yeah.
He's really nice. And Greg said again at the meeting yesterday that it was due to Brock that we got the key.
Oh.
Because the other people on the board were pretty skeptical.
I wonder if he wants a... Would he drink? No, he didn't. Yeah. No. Guess he decided it wasn't up to his standard. Wow.
So, I saw him one time at the trestle. My friend Henning Ottesen, who's in his 90s, he had his brother visiting from Denmark. And when they were growing up on the farm in Denmark, they still worked with horses. So when he came over, I said I'd take him for a carriage ride. They really liked that idea.
Oh.
And we went to the trestle for them to walk around and
Yeah.
look at the trestle. And this guy was there working, the CVRD guy.
Oh.
Was doing some maintenance on the picnic area or whatever.
Oh, good.
Walk on, Sam. So I started chatting with him while the visitors were out on the trestle. And I said, we've been driving on this trail for 12 years. And now they have these rocks and we can't get through anymore. And I said, we have visitors here from Denmark today, and they enjoy the drive, but this is the only section we can go on now.
Right.
Everything else is blocked with those rocks. So then he talked a little bit about the ATVs and all the problems. And I just thanked him and I said, well, I'm glad that this section is still open and that we can still come here, right? So
And that was him, actually?
that was Brock.
Oh.
So that was a couple months before the club started to ask
Oh, good.
about the key. And then Tina and Greg and Kimberly, I think, they set up the meeting with the CVRD guy. Tina came out with her mini,
Right.
drove with him a bit. I came out with Bliss and we took him from Waters Road to the trestle, actually.
Wow. Oh, my. So he got to see the whole thing.
Yeah, well, he does it with his truck.
Oh, that's
right?
true.
He does maintenance.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was pretty good. Come on, Gracie, come. Walk on, come.
Boy, from here to the trestle is a long way.
Yeah, it's a little bit further. I think it's 20 kilometers return.
Yeah. I think it is.
It's 10 one way.
Yeah. Because the marker up here, I think, says 10. I think it's this one is 10 kilometers. I know if you start from the Glenora Trails Head Park, it's 13.
Okay.
Because it's another 3 from here to there.
Yeah, I've done it before with the pair. We've gone from Waters Road to the trestle.
Wow. That's a long way.
Yeah,
You can't spend the night here, Grizz. You gotta get home.
We won't carry you either.
He says you could just leave me in that field right there.
Okay, yeah, there it says 3. So on the other side of the marker, does it say
I think it says 10. I wish there was a marker every kilometer. I don't know why there aren't.
that would be nice.
That would be really helpful. There's only this one that I've ever seen.
So maybe we'll have to clock it. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. Okay.
So that tells me it's 13 from one to the other.
Good. We'll have to put little ribbons up so we can do our time.
Yeah. I was gonna actually bring a GPS today too, but I dug an old one out of the drawer, and of course the batteries had corroded in it. So I was cleaning it out and I put new batteries in, but it's still not getting a signal, so it probably needs more cleaning.
Because we took one with us last year when you came with me. You had your husband's
Oh yeah.
phone.
This is a different. I didn't realize we had two. So I probably had the really old one last time, and this is the not quite so old one. So yeah.
I bought myself a little GPS watch.
Mhm. Yeah, he's got one of those too, and I've never figured out how to use it.
And then it quit on me.
Oh.
And I emailed them, and they didn't get back to me. So
Yeah.
I spent $100.
Oh. I find some of them are just so complicated to use that they're not really practical. You have to fiddle with it. Oh yeah? Well, that's annoying. Do you remember what brand it was?
Garmin.
Oh, should be good.
Yeah, it's called a Forerunner.
Oh yeah. That might
Be a really good
that might be what Peter has too. Yeah, so you can see the
yeah.
beehives
Oh,
out
I
there.
never noticed that.
Yeah.
I wonder who they are.
Hmm. Oh, someone got their second wind. I remember them telling us years ago when they race standardbreds, they often race them in 3 heats, and they said the 3rd heat will be the fastest. As they get tired, they get faster. Yeah, but I don't know if that's true. That's just what we were told years ago. They get faster and faster. I don't know. I don't know. Either that or it just takes a long time to really warm them up. I don't know.
I mean, I don't want to push him too soon. We're still in the confidence building
Yeah,
stage.
he's doing good work.
I want him to have fun.
Mm-hmm.
But I do look forward to a couple years from now when he's a bit more experienced and
Mm-hmm.
can really get a bit more horsepower out of him. Yeah, the last drive I went with him, we just did the walk, and I asked him to give me a really forward walk. He did quite well.
Ah, good.
Because that short stretch on Caven Road there, it has some ups and downs
Yeah.
too.
Mm-hmm.
So he really pushed into it on
Mm-hmm.
uphills.
Yeah, that's all good stuff. So the Mount Sicker drive got postponed, eh?
I know, and they didn't really say why.
Hmm.
I feel like I should phone Shelley and make sure everything's okay. Because it was kind of funny how...
What do you think they would have said if something bad happened? Like,
No,
hmm.
Carol Ann said for several reasons, and Tina will speak to that.
Oh.
And then Tina just said it's postponed and we'll find another date.
Oh. Maybe, I mean, I'm sure right now their field would be too wet for everyone to park in. Even that alone would do it. Yeah.
I couldn't come anyway, so right away when they mailed it out,
Yeah.
I said I can't participate in this one.
Yeah.
I'm going to Salt Spring Island on Saturday.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah, I was kind of glad they postponed it because I wouldn't have been able to go anyway. Not right between having Kristen here and then either clinic next weekend, and I can't go to everything.
for how long?
I don't know. A few days at least.
Or it's your sister-in-law?
Sister-in-law,
Oh,
Peter's sister. Yeah.
I said, I
And she
had a
hasn't.
sister.
Yeah, no, I know. There's just me. I'm an only child. But Peter's very close to his sister, and she's I think she's 7 years older than him.
Okay.
So she's always kind of. He had 3 older sisters growing up, so they all mothered him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so he was the prince of the family. Everyone really looked after him.
You have to deal with it.
They didn't spoil him. I mean, they did, but not in a bad way. So, yeah. So, and they used to live in Campbell River for years. We used to go up there and visit them all the time. And then they moved over to the mainland a few years ago, and I don't even know if they've ever been back since. They never come over here. So we've gone over there to see them a couple of times. But so when she finally, Peter's been bugging her to come over, so she finally said she would come. So her daughter dropped her off at the ferry, and Peter went to pick her up. So. She's coming to run away from her children, apparently. Her grown children. Her son is my age. Yeah. And she's babysitting grandchildren and all that kind of stuff. So she came to just get away from everybody for a few days. Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah. He certainly looks like he's worked hard. Yeah.
He can really do the Amish
He
cart
is
horse
doing the look like, oh my goodness, you won't believe how far we went. Oh, you're a funny boy, Grizz.
It was funny when he learned to stand still, then once he got the idea that we're just going to stand here, then he really looked like an old donkey. Stand there all day.
Oops, my water's in there too, so I won't button it up yet. Hello, sweetheart. Oh my goodness, you did good job. Yes, you did a good job. He said, don't worry, lady, I'm not going anywhere. I will happily stand still. I will happily stand still. What a good boy. Look at you resting a foot already. Good boy. Yeah. Oh. Really? Oh. Mhm.
We had the bodywork guy here in April.
Mhm. Okay.
And we learned a lot of interesting stuff.
Mhm.
He was adjusting Grizz's hip,
Okay.
so I've been watching him really closely since.
Mhm.
I wonder if the hip is out again. How he
Hmm.
messes like that.
But when he was walking and trotting, nothing looked off.
I know.
Yeah. Nothing looked off. Might just be a habit.
So,
I mean, we all do that, right? Like,
I know.
always rest probably the same foot if you don't pay attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just wanted an
Mhm.
opinion on it before the rub and roast
Yeah.
meeting, because
I sure like Jane.
if we're gonna get after him and ask him to work hard,
You want to make sure.
that everything is good.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't want to push him and find out after that he was sore somewhere. And,
Right.
yeah. Look
I
at
missed
you.
Jane on her last visit to Jennifer.
Oh.
We had all the visitors.
Oh, shoot.
I wasn't ready to
Oh.
make them have an appointment.
Yeah.
I have that feeling that I can't get it all done, and
Yeah.
I'm not spending enough time with my visitors.
Yeah, I know.
So then and next weekend he's coming, but I'll be in Ladies'
Yeah.
So then she said, well, you can come down here, and then you don't pay a call fee.
Oh, good. Is she in Saanich somewhere?
Yeah, she gave me the address.
Do you pull the reins all the way out? Okay, go ahead.
Can't remember right.
Hmm. Well, that's good that there's that option that you can go there at least.